Hey y'all, it's your girl Jazzy, and I am going to show you how to turn this plain cup into this beautiful Eagles cup for one of my clients. So let's go ahead and get into what you're going to need, babies. So of course you need your cup, some flat back pearls and crystals. You're going to need your decals that you're going to put on your cup. I am going to use a roll of bling. That is the cracked ice for the top of the lid. You're going to need your glue, some alcohol, and wipes. So let's go ahead and start with the cleaning of the cup. You want to use a good alcohol and just rub your cup down. I am using a cotton ball, so you want to make sure it does dry after this. It does take a little bit on this type of metal material for it to dry, just like the glue. I know we all use the E6000 glue. It is a very good glue, but for this type of material, it does take a little longer to dry. So now let's go ahead and add our decals in different places. These decals come in one strip, so I just cut them into smaller pieces so I can put them where I want them to go. So this is a particular decal that you have to make sure that it is tightly pressed onto the material before you move the plastic in front of it. So once you got that, you make sure there are no bubbles, you are good. Let's go ahead and get the rest of these on here. Now, I am making this for one of my clients, but I can do any team on any cup that you would like. Make sure you go over to my Shopify site and pick yours up today. You're going to look for the Jazzy's Southern Boutique for all of my homemade items. Take a look, let me know what you think. So when you're doing your decals and just putting all your little pieces, you want to take a look at your cup and just don't crowd everything in one area. You want to strategically put everything in different areas so there's always something new to basically look at when you turn that cup every which way. You want this to be a conversation piece. So when someone looks at it, they're like, oh, let me take a look at your cup, baby. You're going to turn it and turn it, be like, yes, honey, take a look at that. So make sure that you make this not a clunky type of look. You don't want it to do too much and be too busy. You want everybody to be able to see every detail on there. I got these decals from Amazon. I'll put the link of everything that I am using down in the directions area. So if you have any questions, put your comments in and don't forget to hit that subscribe button. All right, so now that we have all of our decals on, they are looking great. They are in strategic areas, so you have something to show in every area. It's not all the same. So now let's add our bling. So I'm just measuring my string of bling because I want to trim the top of the cup. You can trim the top, the bottom, whatever you want your cup to look at. Just let me know, baby. It don't have to be exactly like this. Let your imagination go wild, or you can tell me to let my imagination go wild, baby, and you tell me how you want it, and I will go ahead and make it possible for you. So now I'm just adding my E6000 around the top, making sure that it is looking as clean as possible before I add my string. This E6000 Plus is a little different than your regular E6000. I really don't like it too much. Maybe it's this material that is not really holding the pieces right away on it, but it's still a great glue. So you want to make sure you get the great perfect glue for this, which is always going to be your E6000, or they do have the Gorilla Glue that is equal to E6000. Make sure you look for that Gorilla Glue that has it at the top that says use just like E6000 and you will be fine. Now that our string of bling is on, let's get our rest of our bling on here. I was going to use the green, but no, it's not as green as the Eagles green. So I'm going to set that to the side and I'm just going to use my white pearls, black pearls, and my bling out crystal pearls. So let's add them in different places. Again, you do not want to crowd your cup with a lot of these blings in one area. Now, if my client says go crazy and bling it out every which way but loose, then baby, I'm going to do that for you. But my client for this one is very, very particular and they did not want this to be a crowd of everything. So I did confirm with her that I was not going to use the green bling. I was just going to use the other ones and she said it was perfect. So let's go ahead and finish adding all of our pearls and crystals around the cup and let's see how this comes out. All right, babies, now that I have got my bling on there, I am going to make sure that I clean up the areas around all of the pearls and the bling just to make sure that you don't see any running glue. I want this to be as perfect as possible because with this material, this kind of cup, you're going to see just about everything. My white cups, you don't really see everything. But now that this is done, I didn't record me putting the rocks and ice on top of the lid. I don't know what happened, but everything is done. I hope you love it. Place your order in Shopify.